Hello, everyone. Question for you. What is our purpose in life? Why do we exist? Think about wherever you are right now. Why are you in that exact place? This is one of the big ultimate questions of our lives. The first chapter of the Bible, in the book of Genesis, it tells us that we were created in the image of God. What this means is that we exist to reflect who God is and to represent him on this earth. We do this by being fruitful and multiplying, filling this earth with God's love and glory. Or in the words of Jesus in Matthew chapter 28, verse 19 to 20, it says this, it says, "Go therefore and make disciples of all nations, baptizing them in the name of the Father and the Son and of the Holy Spirit, teaching them to observe all that I have commanded you. And behold, I am with you always to the end of the age." See, these were the last words to his disciples, to go and make disciples of all nations, baptizing them and teaching them. You see, our purpose in life is to image God by making disciples. This is why we exist. See, the word disciple means student. See, we are called to make students of Christ, not just converts, not just converting people to Christianity, but to invite them into an ongoing and steady relationship with ourselves. See, this looks like you come alongside someone else, teaching them the words that Jesus taught to his disciples, the words from the Bible. See, Jesus is telling us our purpose is to be in a close, intimate relationship of grace and mercy, where you are sitting with others, where you're standing with others, and where you're correcting each other. See, yes, discipleship is hard because it requires us to warn others about the decisions that they're making. See, this produces growth and mutual love within your relationships. See, sin is deceiving. It's so deceiving, and we need each other to help us see things that we're blinded by. This is why it's so hard to make disciples. See, this is why, for some of us, we make excuses. Many reasons why we don't invite people into an ongoing relationship, into a relationship where we're the teacher and you're the student. See, sin is deceiving, and it causes us to be so self-centered that we don't want other people correcting our sin. I want you guys to listen again to what Jesus says at the end of verse 20. He says, "And behold, I am with you to the end of the age." You see, the same Jesus who came down from heaven to earth, who died on a cross to forgive you and to give you his righteousness and his holiness, is telling you a very important truth, that I am with you always. You see, this truth is so freeing that it empowers us to understand that no matter what, no matter if we fail, no matter if we fail at imaging God, that God is still with us. He is still for us. See, this truth reminds us that not only are we surrounded by the very presence of God, that we have his very presence inside of us by his Holy Spirit. Church, do you believe that? Does this truth encourage you to think about where you are right now and the people that are around you, right next to you? Maybe it's your children, your coworkers, your friends, your neighbors, your enemies, the people whom you haven't introduced yourself to yet. Church, you have been given a purpose and a power to go and make disciples by the authority of Jesus Christ, to model for others of what it means to trust Jesus as you share your life and also share the good news of Jesus Christ. Maybe you are where you are right now to fulfill the purpose of making disciples by the presence and power of God, imaging God by growing in your love for people. My challenge for you is to find any person, pick any time, place, to share with them the greatest news of all time.